Hello again, guys. As you can see, I have another interesting video for you today. This is the brand new, just released today, Amazon Fire HD 6. I went ahead and pre-ordered this a couple of weeks ago. I had some Amazon credit, so I decided to go ahead and use it. I've actually never really had an Amazon Fire device, and I wanted to get my hands on Fire OS just to see what it's like, and I figured what better way to get it than with the $99 brand new Fire HD 6. So let's go ahead and dig into the box and see what comes in it, and I'll start using it, and I'll let you know my experience with it. Here on the back we have this frustration-free Amazon packaging they are known for. Then we can open this up, and this is the device. The funny thing is, comparing this to a lot of the newer devices that we're seeing, this is really not that much bigger than a phone that you might see nowadays. Go ahead and put that off to the side and we'll see what else we've got in here. It says here, getting to know your Fire HD 6, all the different placement of the buttons and such. Here's the important information about it. Here down at the bottom, you've got the USB cable you'd expect to see traditionally. And what else? Aha, little power brick. And looking at this little power brick, which, by the way, is a very cute little power brick, I have to say, it does say that it is a 1 amp output, so I'll probably end up using it with just any other old 1 amp charger I've got or anything, around that. But anyway, let's get to the point of the video, as it were. This is the tablet. I opted for the blue one. It's I think it's cobalt is the color. So let's just take this off. We'll start it up and take a quick look around it. There we go. And so here's the device. It's already got fingerprints on the screen from me touching it. Definitely has a little bit of thickness to it, but at this point, honestly, I care very little. For something this size, it would work very well as potentially as an e-reader, as a remote if you wanted to use it with something like a Chromecast or like a Roku or any other things that have Android apps with them. And here we go at the top. We have the micro USB port. We have the 3.5mm headphone jack, power button, which we'll go ahead and hit just to get started while we're waiting. There we go. It says Amazon. Volume rocker here on the side. Nothing on the other sides. And then camera on the back, camera on the front. I don't actually know that much about the specs of the device, I'll be very honest. It does mention here that it is the Wi-Fi version, 8 gigs, front-facing camera, rear camera, quad core, and Dolby. So it has the 1280 by 800 display, which they're calling HD, although it's quote-unquote HD. It's not entirely HD. But yeah, so there we go. Arrived with 70% battery. Let's see if you can actually see that. There we go, 70% battery. The date and time do appear to be correct. So we'll swipe this over. There we go. Ready, set up. Gonna select your language. I will say it's very interesting that it didn't see the 802.11n, the 5 gigahertz network, but not really terribly surprised by that. All right, register your Fire. I'm gonna go ahead and sign in with my Amazon account. And there we go. We've gone ahead and confirmed everything. We've signed in. Yeah, we'll go ahead and enable backup. Why not? I don't have another Fire, so I can't exactly do anything with it. I'm not gonna connect to anything yet because I really don't want to do any sort of social stuff. But there we go. Getting started. Recent items, favorites, and then quick settings, which you can swipe down, which actually sounds kind of similar to the way that Ubuntu does it with their Ubuntu Touch. So yeah, the UI definitely feels pretty fluid so far. It's going to take some getting used to see how everything works, but there we go. There's apps. It's giving me a little information, cloud and device. Everything feels nice and smooth, which I would expect. Brand new quad-core device, I would expect it to be pretty smooth. The funny thing is, all of these apps are the apps that I've gotten through Amazon, so I guess that is not funny, it's what you would kind of expect. This is running, a highly, highly modified version of Android, which if I remember correctly is based off of KitKat, so unfortunately it is Amazon's version, so I don't know where anything is, I'll be very honest there. But yeah, so far, performance seems okay. Haven't obviously had any time to spend with it yet, but I will be giving it a good shot. I'll do some reading on it. I'll watch some media on it, and we'll just see how it goes. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, definitely feel free to let me know down in the comments section. But that's going to be about all for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.